What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's Nick Chavez, man, aka Mr. Be Prepared, Not Scared. First, I want to start off by saying, rest in peace, Elijah Cummings, man. You meant a lot to the city of Baltimore. You did a lot for a lot of people and stuff like that, man. So you fought the good fight, and you fought for the people that didn't know how to fight and stuff like that. So rest in peace to Elijah Cummings. I still want to give a shout out to the people that had cancer, fought it, beat it, and they're doing fine, man. Thank you for for fighting and keep up the good fight, man, and keep motivating and inspiring other people to do the same thing that you did. And another rest in peace to the people that lost their life to this disease, cancer, man. So hopefully we find a cure for it, man, and we just beat this thing up, man. It won't be as big of an epidemic as it has been. So just go jump right in. And then I want to talk about pure intentions or pure attention, right? So when people want that attention, those are the people that you may ask them for help or something, and these people for whatever reason wants to wants to bring it up when the time may be convenient or not convenient. You know what I mean? So what I mean by that, these are the people that just say you down on your luck and you might need some help. You might, hey man, I'm down, man. I'm a little jacked up, man. You think I could hold like $100? Maybe they'll give you the $100, but they'll give you the $100 and then you'll hear about it in the future. Hey man, you remember I gave you that $100? Man, I ain't had to do that, that. Those are the people that do it just for the attention. And you gotta watch the people who you have around you and in your circle. For those people that want, the attention, that's like it goes back to the last video I did when I talked about the vampire, the announcer, the secret agent, and the farmer. You know what I mean? So those are the people that the announcers. Those are the people that want the attention. So watch that. People that got pure intentions. Those are people more like the farmer, because with the people that do it for pure intentions, these type of people don't do things for the attention, and they forget a lot of the stuff that they do because they never did it for the attention. They did it because they had just pure intentions on helping you. They just had a nice, a good reason on helping you. And the people that do it out of pure intentions, right? Um, they do things that's best for you that may not be best for them. I'm gonna say that again. The people that do stuff like that, they do things that's best for you that may not be best for them. So these are the people that like that that's there for you, right? So I'm gonna tell you a story. Then I'm gonna tell you about three memes that meant a lot that I read, and I just like dug deeper into them, right? So, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you the three memes first. So, I read a meme, and it said, "Don't get it twisted. Just because they're always around doesn't mean they're actually there for you." So how many people have been around people that like to guilt trip? You feel me? Like they like to guilt trip you into making decisions. Like they like to manipulate you into making decisions. What I mean is like these people are the types of people that, hey man, what about, hey, you remember when you were sick and I came over and I fixed that soup for you? I ain't had to do that, but I did it. All right. Man, what about you gonna do all this stuff now? We gonna break up now? And what about my kids? And it's like some of these things, like you look at it like, bro, you wasn't even, or sis, you wasn't even worried about your kids when you did it at first. Now all of a sudden, because it got some type of backstory behind it, now you worried about some other things, right? So, like, don't guilt trip me into making no type of decision. And I know some people got that because, I had people like that in my life. And you really got to look at it and look at their intentions versus the attention. You know what I mean? So, another meme was a dead battery can't jump a dead battery. Get away from people who can't charge your spirit when you need a jump. So these are the things like the people that, sometimes you got people in your life that just jump your spirit, like no matter what. If you down, if you call this person, they gonna lift you up. Or, like if you got a good idea, they gonna back that good idea, like, hey man, yeah, and then add to it. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna water that seed. These are the farmers. They're gonna water that seed or whatever. I got people like that in my life that thought about different ideas, and like when I talk to them, like, hey man, yeah, like boom, 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 that sounds good, and then you just kind of add to it, and it's like the person later on, like, hey man, thank you, or sometimes you might spark an idea in the person that may not even want to start a business. Now they want to start a business, so. Yeah, pay attention to that too, man. Like for the different type of people and the different type of just environments and stuff you're around, man. Because especially if you want to grow, man, you definitely gotta pay attention to that. And I talk a lot about, like I said, I talk a lot about the relationships because I feel like everything is based on that relationship that you have with other people, relationship that you have with a significant other, a relationship you have with money, relationship you got with health, relationship you got with God. Like all that stuff is based on relationships, but it's still on you. It's still based on you. You know what I mean? So like, can't nobody make nobody change. Like if somebody wants to change, that's going to have to come from within. They're going to have to want to change for themselves. You know what I mean? So just keep this little tidbits, man. Like just keep that in there in the raps. Where you at? And then the third meme, like this one was more powerful. Like this one was real powerful because it's a meme that I heard before, and it's like it got a backstory. So the story is, he gave you $20. I gave you $10. You look at it like he worth or he loves you more than me, but guess what? He had $2,000. I only had the $10, right? So if you look at that like in an energy sense or a love sense, right? So if you with somebody, and they on 2,000, they elevating on a 2,000 level. They got 2,000 level of love, but they only give you $20 of that love, And but then you got somebody that may have like life may have beat them up or whatever. They going through the life motions and all that stuff, and no matter what their personal situation is, they still loving you to pieces. You know what I mean? They still giving you that type of love no matter what that personal situation is, and then still speaking life into you, right? And they giving you all 100% of what they got. Like, as long as it's not toxic, though. As long as it's not toxic, and as long as it's not manipulative, so... I think that all of us got that little sense in us that know, like, when something ain't right, and when stuff not feeling right, and you in a place where you don't need to be, or you with somebody you don't need to be with. You get that feeling, whether you use it or not, or whether you act on it or not. That's based on you, but we get that feeling that we just know, like, and then sometimes when we don't act on that feeling, we might wake up 5, 10, 15 years later just to find out, like, man, I should have been left because, like, it's still the same thing. It's nothing changed. Like, nothing changed about nothing. Like, and, sometimes in situations, we just got to meet people where they are, wherever they are. We just got to meet them where they are. Like, an old dude told me before, like, hey, young man, hey, just how some people wake up and they just want to be happy and they just joyful. They want to be a blessing to somebody. Man, some people wake up and they just not happy. They just their joy comes from seeing you unhappy or making you unhappy. And I feel like if no matter what it is, right? If you really love a person or a situation or whatever, like you're gonna act out of like your intentions. As long as they pure, you're gonna act out of your intentions. Like, look, if you belong with a person or not. So with that being said, like, why be with a person that like it just doesn't fit you, like, or you in a situation that just doesn't fit you, and you're gonna stay there, but you claiming you love that person, but you're gonna let this person suffer because whatever your intentions are. You know what I mean? So just be watchful for that. So that's just gonna segue into the story that I want to talk about, man, and that's just this will be the last thing I talk about. So a story, right? A very close friend of mine, man, a very, very close friend of mine was talking about how You know, like, and when you know the backstory, I'm not gonna say no names, none of that stuff. I'm gonna just tell you the story. But when you know the backstory, you just know. So, a friend of mine was in a relationship when the relationship was just, you know, boyfriend girlfriend relationship. It was some cheating going on and stuff like that, right? So this friend of mine thought that, you know what, look, man, we gonna go to church, we gonna get therapy, we gonna do all this stuff, man, and we gonna move on from this. So they did all that, end up getting married. So now it's like they about to, you know, they about to call it quits, throwing the towel and all that stuff, right? So this friend called me, we was talking, and I just asked this friend, like I asked him, like, man, hey, you can be serious with me, man. Just you can be honest with me. I'm not trying to get in your business enough, but you called me, you told me about your situation. Was the reason you got married? Is the reason you got married? You thought that was going to stop the cheating? The friend said, yeah, that's it. So like, you was already doomed though, because like at the end of the day, right? If we being logical or we being honest with each other, we being real, right? At the end of the day, marriage is really a piece of paper. Depending on the people that's in it and the intentions that they have, like that should be alone. That alone should be the thing to either stop you from whatever it is, like whether it's infidelity, cheating, or whatever that case is, right? That piece of paper not gonna stop nothing from cheating. So the intention was, oh, I want to do this just to stop you from cheating. That wasn't a very good, you know, like very good intentions. The thing should have been is like if you go to therapy, find out what the source is, find out where the problem started from, find out where that originated from, and then at the end of the day, right, you got to do what's best for you, but you also got to do, you know, like really pay attention to like the signs that you get and stuff like that. So if you do that stuff, man, and then you gotta be honest with yourself to know, like, man, is this person's personality complementing my personality? Like, I don't like, and just my personal feelings. Like, so this part is like, you know, when people say, oh, you complete me, I'm like, oh man, so that means if you're not with that person, you're not complete. Like, I never really liked that. So I think that when you get into like a real relationship, especially when you're about to get married and all that stuff, I think that, you know, in a sense, you have to be complete and that other person have to be complete. And because both of y'all complete, y'all complement each other. So, you know, it's gonna be times in any relationship when one person down and you gotta step up and do more, or the other person down and the other person gotta step up and do more. Like in a relationship, it's not 50-50, it's 100 and 100. You know, like, so I really feel like that, and I stand on that. So, you know, I stand on a lot of like my principles and my morals as a man. Like, man, I'm not discounting that anymore for nobody. You know, like, and I never did it, but you know, sometimes you get in situations and stuff, and you kind of lean or you kind of do stuff to kind of make the other person feel a little better, and it might go against maybe your principles, but not your morals. You feel what I'm saying? So like, you might, you know, it's give and take, because a relationship is give and take. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna do that with my morals or my principles. So with all that said, man, I hope y'all find these videos to be helpful, man. They coming from like a pure place, man. I promise you that they coming from a pure place in my heart, man. So I just want to help people, man, like, and really just focus on my mission. My mission is to get your mindset right, and then, you know, get your finances right. New self, new wealth. You know what I mean? So once you find yourself, and then once we change your mindset, you know, we got you, man. Like got you like on a better path, man, to help you grow and get to where you need to get to reverse some of these generational curses. So I hope these videos are blessing you, man, and y'all be blessed. And again, rest in peace, Elijah Cummings. Rest in peace to anybody that lost their life to cancer. And a big shout out to the people that defeated this cancer, man. Like, be somebody else's inspiration, somebody else's encouragement, man. Be somebody else's strength to show them that they can do it. So y'all be blessed until next Tuesday, man. Have a good one. Talk to y'all later.